so this is the books I read in November. I read a lot less books than I needed to reach my goal. So I have to actually read 13 more books in December to reach my goal. And I will let you guys know at the end of the month if I have reached that or if I had to trim the goal down to make it so I reach it. Because I'm going to a day or two before. If I haven't reached my goal a day or two before the end of the month, then I will fix my goal so I actually meet it right away. So that I always have to meet my goal, even if it's not exactly. So, but I have read a lot more than last year. So, first up in this month, I read Pucking Wild by Emily Rath, which is 4 stars. This book took me a decent while to read because it is bigger. It was like 500 or 600 pages. And yeah, the second in the series. I read the first one like last year, I think, or the year before. Can't exactly remember. But it's about Tessa Owens and Ryan. So Tessa is Rachel's best friend. Ryan's on not football or baseball, the hockey team. And she moves down to Florida because of stuff that happens with her, like her husband, but she's going through a divorce and he's just not letting the divorce happen. Her ex is a total jerk. Do not like him. But they end up living together and he's like injured. Something happened to his leg. I don't remember exactly what, but yeah. So that was 4 stars. That was good. Then I read Pucking Ever After Volume 2 by Emily Rath, which was 3 stars actually. It's a novella. It's not going to be too many stars, so yeah. What did I thought of? So this was obviously like, it's a novella, so I don't really rate novellas like really that high. This one was long though. Like it was still almost 300 pages. And it was only like 7 chapters, so I don't know why there's a chapter that's like 20 pages, and I'm like, why was the chapter 20 pages? But it was about all the couples that already happened, like Rachel, her guys, Tessa, Ryan, and yeah. And after every book, I was looking at them, and there's actually supposed to be a novella, but after the other ones, there's not actually novellas that she wrote, so I don't know if she's done writing novellas or what. But it's fine. And then I read Mine for a Moment by Catherine Mora. This was 4 stars, and if you guys saw on my Instagram that I started reading, that this was my current read like weeks ago, go check that out. I post behind the scenes on there, and I post different books. I have been a little dormant on there for like last week, but I will be back to posting this week. Well, yeah, starting Monday, you'll be getting posts hopefully every day. So, yeah. But this was 4 stars. This was a standalone, but she has other books, and most of her other books are like series. If you guys remember, this was on my TBR forever, and I believe this was on my TBR last month, and I read it. Didn't read any of my other TBR ones, I don't think, so yay. This is about Serenity Anderson, and his name is Archer, I believe. Yeah, his name's Archer. So basically, Archer's Serenity's brother's bestie, right? Archer has a sister who is one of the girls in the Windsor Brother series. Okay? So you see the sister a little bit in this one. And basically, Archer was dating this one girl who went missing like a year or 2 before this book took place. And Serenity was close with her, but Archer and that girl were already broken up. The girl does get found, and she does come back, and that kind of, Archer and Serenity were dating at that time. Like they had just became like official when that whole thing happened. When it's not Tessa. When the girl came back, and it kind of like for a little bit, he needed to be there for the girl, and she wanted to be there for the girl, so Serenity ended up leaving Archer and like leaving the country for a little while. Archer eventually got her back, so that was good. Then I read 3 books out of a series. I am on the last book of this series right now. So, Irresistible, which was 4 stars. This is about Melina Harlow. And then Undeniable, 4 stars. Insatiable, 4 stars. So I'm going to tell you a little about each book. So obviously, first book in the series. This is about the youngest. The series is about 5 sisters. Sylvia, then I believe it's April, Meg, Olivia, Franny. So that's age order. So Franny's the youngest, but her book is first. So Franny works at her family's farm. The guy's name is Mac. His name's Mac. So basically, Mac's wife left him. Like, about a few months, a year before this book takes place. I don't think it's quite a year. And Franny helps babysit his 3 daughters. The youngest is like 13, I believe, like about that age. The other was like 4. So she helps like nanny them on certain days of the week. Franny has a crush on Mac. Mac kind of has a crush on Franny. And he's like, okay, I'll just get this out of my system. Didn't. Fell in love. And he broke it off because he's like, oh, this is what's best for my daughters. No, your daughters actually love her and they want you with her. So, he kind of made me mad. Undeniable was about Olivia. No. This is not undeniable. This is undeniable. This is about Olivia and Oliver. No, not Olivia. Her name is not Olivia. Chloe and Oliver. Sorry, total wrong name. So, Chloe wants to take over her family business, and she wants to open this distillery. And Oliver already has one. Her and Oliver, like their parents, Oliver and Chloe's mother's besties. They're best friends. Their families are really close. And Oliver and Chloe used to be close, but they always like made bets and different things. And they had a little thing years ago. He ruined that thing. So she was mad, but he proved himself, and they got back together, and they got fake engaged for like 24 hours. And then we're not actually going to get married. We're just going to date. And the whole fake engaged thing was insane. Insatiable is about Meg and Noah. Meg and Noah are besties. Like, they've been best friends since they were 16 years old. They are really close. He doesn't think he deserved, like, love and to have things because he's a twin, and his brother, can't remember what it was. It was, like, not a disease. I can't remember the name of it. It's, like, I'm trying to figure out what his brother had, but I don't know. Oh, okay, so his brother had cerebral palsy. I was saying that wrong for a little bit, but it's fine. So, his brother had that, has that, technically, and they're twins, and he's, like, thinking he didn't deserve all those things just because his brother wasn't able to, like, experience some of those things, but he does, and he needed to realize that, and he did, but he was, like, he broke up with, like, Meg, because he was like, I don't deserve this stuff, and his brother's like, no, you do, and I can do some of those things, like, it might be harder for his brother, but he could do those, and, yeah. He just made me mad. A lot of the guys made me mad. The only one I've actually really liked fully is Oliver. So, yeah, and the last guy didn't mess up. He did not mess up. And the girl didn't mess up really either because she had put her kids first. But you find out different things. So, yeah. So that is all of the books I have read in November. I will see you guys next video. Bye, y'all!